Oh no, this guy, he's gonna say a no subscription. For a very long time, I used to do this. I was more Italian than man, okay? Fascism is unique, okay? You can lock down the weeb contingency when you are an Italian fascist, but then also you can lock down the neoliberal girl boss contingency as well. Here is an article on The Atlantic titled "The Return of Fascism in Italy," with Giorgia Meloni's party leading in the polls ahead of a Sunday's election. The Italian far right is edging closer to power. Okay? And look who it is. Hilary, girl bossing queen. Hilary, girl boss, gaslight, slay queen, queen. Hilary Rodham, Benghazi, never forget Clinton. Let's see what she had to say about this, about this girl boss. From one girl boss to the other. Let's see what she had to say. I mean, I'm sure she hates fascism, right? The election of the first woman prime minister in a country always represents a break with the past, and that is certainly a good thing, Hillary Clinton said to an Italian journalist at the Venice International Film Festival earlier this month. She was speaking of Giorgia Meloni, a member of the Chamber of Deputies, who could make history if the Brothers of Italy party does as well as expected in the Sunday elections. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. I don't think she knows who the f*** Giorgia Meloni was. This is not a defense of Hillary Clinton, but I'm almost certain that she was like, oh, a woman in a position of power, that seems good. It was her turn, Hassan. Yeah. I mean, 100 years ago, when we had a male fascist, it didn't work out well. But now, 100 years later, we have a female fascist. That's progress. That's glass ceilings being broken. Salvini's League, okay, fascism, and Silvio Berlusconi's Forza Italia, lighter right wing, but you get the point, were each once the main force of Italy's populist right. Brothers of Italy, which was polling at 23% earlier this month, has overtaken these more established parties and would represent the bloc's largest component. Brothers of Italy, which Meloni has led since 2014, has an underlying and sinister familiarity. What might be that underlying and sinister familiarity? The party formed a decade ago to carry forth the spirit and legacy of the extreme right in Italy, which dates back to the Italian Social Movement, MSI, the party that formed in place of the National Fascist Party, which was banned after World War II. Now, just weeks before the 100th anniversary of the March on Rome, the October 1922 event that put Mussolini in power, Italy may have a former MSI activist for its prime minister and a government rooted in fascism. In the words of Ignazio La Russa, Meloni's predecessor as the head of the Brothers in Italy, we are all heirs of Il Duce. So it's not like they're hiding it. As a matter of fact, they're literally running on it, except the one thing that Meloni did that her predecessor did not is basically take just a little bit of the messaging and just massage it. Just massage it a little bit and say something along the lines of like, oh no, we are not descendants of Il Duce, but like, it's a familia. It's a family. They're doing, did you see the big titty? Did you see the gigantic titty teacher in Ontario? Oh, Maron. She's a teacher. Look at her. Look at the boobs. Basically stuff like that.